Hey guys, welcome to a brand new video to the channel. So today's video, I'm going to be looking at something which was massive in terms of content for August. We're going to be looking at Primal smithing. Now, Primal smithing is something which was quite overhyped in price with grand exchange prices on day of release. So it's taken an absolute smashing since, and everything is sort of on its way down. In terms of this video though, we're going to see if smelting the actual bars is going to be profit, because I think we do have a double XP on the way over the next couple of weeks to months. And I'm very interested to see how Primal performs in terms of smithing. So what I'm probably going to do is do a sample size of bars, quite a small one. Maybe we do like 100 bars and see how we do in terms of profit. And then also try and smith a +4 on, let's say, a chest plate or something along them lines, just to see how much it does sell for anyway. So first of all, the Primal bar is what we're going to need to price check. So you need to remember, for every Primal bar, we're going to get 5 Primal bars for all the ores we're going to go for. 38.2k though is going to give us a total price of, and I'm going to use a calculator so we are correct, 191k. So really, providing that we can get 191k for all of the ores needed, I think we'll end up making profit, because there is a chance that we're going to make extra bars because we have the smithing level to have the ability to make extra bars. And when you make extra bars with Primal smithing, you make 5, not 1. So what we're going to do as well, we're going to go and buy all of the Demonheim ore, just so we have a sample size, but also we can check the prices and how they've performed over the past sort of like month or so, because the ore prices have been up and down. But the most important thing is though, is the amount that's currently in the Grand Exchange. What are we like for volumes of these ores? Because some will be higher than others for no sheer reason, but it's quite interesting to see what the actual prices will be anyway. We've got the first 2 and we'll just need to go and work our way through them. So I'll come back when I've bought them all and we can go through like the prices and which one was the most expensive and which one I would suggest you guys doing, because there will be 1 or 2 which do spike and be more for whatever reason. And it'd be really interesting to see if like there's some ores worthwhile mining with the Demonheim ores. They still seem to be relatively decent price though. 15k for the majority seems to be quite good, although there's definitely going to be some which spike. So these 2 aren't buying, but I'm pretty sure we would buy on a slow buy anyway. So what I'm going to do is for Fractite ore and Gorgonite ore, I do have some ore in my storage. I will value them for the time being at 25k, because if we go through the rest of them seem to be a pretty sort of decent price. Again, you've got some which are more expensive than the others. And what I can do, if they do buy while we're doing this video, I'll trade them in for the price which we're currently at. So if I was to work out how much all these ores have cost together, so I'm going to have to do 25 for each of the 2 in the Grand Exchange. So that's going to be 50. And then we're going to have 25.2 plus 24. Plus 15.1. And to be fair, the rest of them are that well priced, but it might be the case we can make a little bit of profit. We can make profit with this, which I was a bit hit and miss on whether it was or not. So if we were to buy all of these ores, especially the other 2 in the Grand Exchange currently for 25k each, we'd be at a price of just under 200k per sort of set of bars. We'd be at 199.9. So we're 8k out of margin. But what I would say, the Novite, Zephium and the 2 in the Grand Exchange, you're looking to buy these slowly. So you're not after buying them quick, you're looking to buy them slowly. So we've sort of gone against what we should have done and just bought them instantly, because I wanted to make a video. I wanted to show you guys like here. But I'm pretty sure from this point, there is definitely money to be made. If you can save like 3 to 4k on those 4 ores, that's going to be your profit margin. And then basically anything you make on top is going to be the extra bars you're going to smith. Now, in terms of items and stuff, like your best smelting items, you want the blacksmith set along with the blacksmith helm. The blacksmith helm, as far as I'm aware, gives you a boost and an extra chance of making bars, similar to how the herblore stuff works, but we'll go and check when we're going to get it at the bank. So if we get the full blacksmith set, I'm going to use the Varrock body. No, so the blacksmith hat, even though it's modified, does not actually help out with that. It just gives you an XP boost. Okay. So really, it's your smithing level which is going to contribute the most to making the XGP, which is good because that's kind of what you want. You want your level to matter the most in terms of everything here. So bank is full, and bank video of me cleaning it out is coming very, very soon. So don't worry about that, because it is very, very desperately needed to be done. So that's pretty much all the ore from doing the pickaxe. So if I get my ore box, if I fill it with all the ones we've currently got, what I'll do, I'll just deposit 100 of the ores that I want. Withdraw 7 fractite. Okay, so I had to do a little working round, but we've got our smithing bank all set up. So I just need to get rid of the stuff in my info, which is going to be a little bit easier said than done because my info is actually full. Right, so now that is done, I can finally clean up my info. Sorry for that. A little bit of a annoying thing. I need to withdraw all my primal bars. Actually, no, we'll just accept that there's 736 primal bars before we get started. And yeah, let's make some primal bars. Right, so I'm just going to sit and do this in AFK away and just see how we do in terms of bars. The Gorgonite is finally bought, so we'll amend our buy price as well. If the Fractite can buy as well, we can try and amend that as well. But let's get smithing. We'll do the primal bars, and then what I'll probably do is get smelting on a plate 4. Maybe just be a little bit cheeky and buy plate 3 and upgrade it. I think that might be the play. But we'll see how we get on. I'll do these bars and then we'll come back. As you can see, we're already getting pretty lucky. We're making extra bars. We'll come back when we're done though, and we'll talk through what the profit has been and what the time frame has been as well. Because I think in a minute, to make 100 bars, you are only looking about sort of 3 to 4 minutes of actual like playing. Because the whole interaction phase here seems to be about 120 seconds. So 2 minutes to make 60 bars. So yeah, if we go for 3.5 minutes to make 100, you can definitely crack up a couple of bars. So let's say worst case you do 15 in those. You're going to make roughly around 900 bars per hour. So really what we can do is take this sample size, times it by 9, and then we can have a rough guess on where we're going to be per hour in terms of profit, or actually extra bars made. So I'm going to do that now. We'll come back and we'll go through it in a little set. And we'll come back and go through it very, very soon. Okay, so there was our stint of making some primal bars. Very, very quick. And as you can see, we've got a decent chunk there. Let's go, and again, I really don't like this interface of trying to withdraw the bars. I can't withdraw the bars without having to withdraw everything. So it's a little bit annoying. So we had 736, which means we have 570 primal bars, which is pretty good to be fair. So if we whack them in, we can also get rid of our DG ores as well. They can go back into the old smithing bank. Really should smith and note and get the profit from them. So we go back to our bank. We get all the primal bars out. So we got 570 for a total of 21 mil. So roughly speaking, we can do that in 4 minutes, taking a bit of time for banking and stuff or going back to the things. You can do this 15 more times per hour, which does put making primal bars, it's over 30 mil per hour, which I just need to double check the maths there because that is an awful lot of profit for primal bars per hour. And if that is correct, then that is a serious way to make some GP and possibly a way I'd look to make it anyway. So another thing I said we'll look at is smithing the primal plate body to a tier 4. So I'm just going to work out how many bars it's going to cost just so I know roughly what sort of price we're going to be. So to make it to a bracket 4, you're going to need a total of 75 bars, which is basically our profit really. Which then, like, for the XP you're going to get is not kind of worth smithing. Like, I don't think it's going to replace Elder Rune when Elder Rune plate bodies are going to be like just a little bit less XP. Well, it's going to be 16k less XP to smith a +4, but the GP difference is going to be enormous. So I can do it, but I don't really want to do it because I think we're going to just lose out on extra GP. So if you're someone who's got that much like spare cash that you're willing to spend it, just go and do Rune Burial. Like Rune Burial, you'll go further with your GP and the XP will just be as quick. Primal Burial, the XP must be on another planet, but the amount you're going to have to spend on it is going to be absolutely silly. So just for my own sanity, looking at that, yeah, you're roughly going to be about 20. Yeah, so we have made some profit, which is nice actually. We have made some profit. Again, we've had to spend a little bit more on Gorgonite ore, which, yeah, that's fine. Again, we've accounted in for that as well, but the Fractite ore as well will also buy for the price. So, yeah, we're going to go and sell these 70 bars now. So the 500 bars are going to come in at 18 mil. So we're just going to add the prices all together for all the ores just to make sure that we are roughly where we are. So yeah, 20.3. So when we said 30 mil per hour, that was not counting the fact we spent a little bit extra than what the bar prices were worth when we're buying all the ore. So currently with all the ore prices, the Gorgonite, the price we bought at, the Fractite, which is still buying the prices at, we were at 20.3 mil. So we've made 1.1 mil profit and we can do this another 15 times per hour. So you are roughly like 16-ish mil profit per hour smithing primal bars. Now again, just to show you guys one more time, these are the prices I bought all the ores for. I can guarantee you could probably save easy another 2 mil per hour if you were to slow buy these ores. There's no way you'd get 29k for a Gorgon. I thought you'd be much more towards like the 23, 24 if you slow bought it over time. It's only because we instant bought that we sort of threw away a little bit of profit, and that's why I always say, check the margins, buy it over time, and go and do something else. Like, I've been making videos all day today. I really should have put the offers in earlier and given me more time to buy on the Grand Exchange. But Primal bars are still profit, and still considerable profit as well. The smithing side, I still don't think is there. Like, I think it's too expensive. You can't really smith something at like 35k a bar and make profit from it as well. But what I'll do, I might just say, you know what, we'll spend a certain amount of GP on a Primal set, and just, I need to make a Primal set for comp anyway. So maybe just see like what profit we can make from it, and just do a little video with some Primal smithing. But that'll be on the lead up to a double XP anyway. This was Primal smelting. Again, very much worthwhile if you've got the levels to do it. But you do need the ability to make double bars. That's what's bringing you the profit in. The mining side though, still profitable. Again, it's a massive AFK mining method, still very much profitable. But what this highlights though, is even though these are all still the same level, they all have different prices. Definitely check which one seems to be shorter of volume, because the Gorgonite one has outperformed the Promethean one by nearly double. So if you want to make double profit, check the prices and make sure the prices are correct. In terms of the Primal bar though, as long as you've got the level to double smith, that is still making money. And then again, I'll come with another video a little later on in regards to Primal smithing and what Primal smithing can do and what Primal smithing can offer in terms of a GP money making method. But that's going to be the end of this video. If you have enjoyed, please make sure to like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys so much for your support, and I'll see you guys very soon in the next video.